A kayaker said it was a dream come true to find herself amongst a family of killer whales, but she admits that the adrenaline was pumping. Karianne Klovning found herself paddling around the 6 whales that had come up to her kayak, with one going underneath. She was boating off the Lofoten Islands, Norway, in June when she was joined by 6 orca, 4 adults and 2 infants. Although they were almost within touching distance, she said, despite being on my own, it wasn't scary at all. Incredible footage shows the 23-year-old sat in her red kayak when 2 of the black and white apex predators appear out of the water just a few feet beyond her oar. As the pair's fins disappeared back into the sea, a 3rd whale's dorsal fin emerged even closer to the front of Karianne's boat, causing her to take a sharp intake of breath. Moments later, the trio were joined by a 4th orca approaching from the opposite direction, and as the pod frolicked right by her, Karianne couldn't help but shout, "Wow!" Karianne, from Lofoten, said, "It really was a dream come true. I've been kayaking for years and I've been hoping for this to happen the whole time." It was just so exciting to have them so close. One of them swam right underneath me while the rest were about 3 meters at most from me. There were 6 of them in total, 4 adults and 2 babies. They stayed around me for almost an hour and it was just magical. There was so much adrenaline running through my veins when they were around. Despite being on my own, it wasn't scary at all. It was a really touching experience. It comes a couple of weeks after a kayak fisherman feared he was going to be dragged into the sea after a shark latched onto his line. Darren Tepper, 54, from Bournemouth, said the predator pulled on his line after taking his line. "If you saw how it took my rod and reel, I didn't stand a chance. If the kayak had gone over, God knows what would have happened. I looked like a seal in my wetsuit," he said. "In 13 years I have never ever experienced that. It is a bit of a thrill to think I escaped the clutches." There were scenes of panic at Boscombe Beach in Bournemouth, Dorset, on August 4 as beachgoers were told to stay out of the water after multiple sightings of a suspected shark.